a lot of people are not happy, okay, with the Game Awards. So we watched it yesterday. The Game Awards has not been announced yet, but there was a nominees. Now, let me just bring it up the website again. A lot of people don't really know how it works, but Game Awards, you can vote for your favorite game. Alright? And the truth is, GameAwards.com. We checked out this yesterday already, and some of the people here probably don't know, and a lot of you guys are probably like confused how this works, because your vote probably won't matter as much as far as I know, because only 10% of your votes will be counted, sadly. Let me see. Where's the category again? That part is quite hard to find. They go and hide it so that not many people know. Did they remove it? Okay, this one. So how are the winners selected? There will be judges. As far as I know, there's apparently 6 judges. 6 judges, right? So how it works is there's 6 of these judges that will be there voting. Now 6 judges, and then you can see right here it says the jury is 90%. So 6 judges. So each of them will count for 15% of the vote. So times 9 is 90%. Alright, and then another 10% is the voting from fans. So you as a fan matters less than one judge. Now apparently the 6 judges or the judges list has been removed because people say the judges are woke, so they remove it from the website. You cannot find it anymore. So they try to hide the truth. Who are the judges? Nobody knows. Woke, okay? Goofy. So people think that you can just, oh, let's vote for Wuthering. Wuthering is gonna win. Come on. You think the judges are gonna give Wuthering win? There's 6 judges right there. You think they like Wuthering? Come on, man. What are you even thinking? Wuthering. Of course, Stellar Blade is not gonna win as well. So don't even think that if your game don't have they, them, she, her, he, him, your game has a chance of winning. All right. So that's just what it is. Just save your time. No need to vote. All right. It's going to be rigged against your... It's going to be quite rigged, right? Because like, if it's 50-50, I can understand, but like, your percentage is only like 10%, alright? That's what it is. Pokemon will win. I think Pokemon will win as well. Most fans are going to vote for Wuthering, thinking that Wuthering will win. But nah, the judges are not going to pick Wuthering, man. No way. Wuwa win. Geoff Keighley hiring Sweet Baby Inc. It doesn't matter who they hire. It doesn't really matter, right? Why do you use jury for select nominees? Given the sheer number of games released each year, as well as the extended time required to fully evaluate products, a voting outlet approach allows for a widest possible critical assessment. A ballot submitted to the Game Awards represents the collective opinion of the entire outlet. How are the nominees selected? Nominees are from the international jury, over 100 global media and influencer outlets. So apparently, the voting jury, these are the people that choose which games to be put in the nominee. Inverse, IGN, Giant Bomb, LA Times, Polygon, woke, woke website. So that's why Stellar Blade didn't get nominated. Okay, a lot of people were upset. How come Stellar Blade was not nominated? So there's a lot of conspiracy theory right now. There's a lot of drama about the Game Awards. Number one is this drama, right? So they say that what gamers wanted, Stellar Blade, Space Marine 2. What the Game Awards nominated, Belletro, Elden Ring DLC. Okay, so that's what it is. That's what it is. Why need judge when they ask us to vote? To make sure that you participate in it, right? Yeah, to like give you the false hope that you participate in it and make it like an interaction thing, right? To create interaction. It's very straightforward, right? Oscar does this, every awards does this, right? It's just how it is, right? It's how they do things. The Atlantic is insanely woke. The Atlantic is insanely woke. So all of these are woke, is it? These are all woke people. They choose the nominees. The Guardian, Gaming Bible, Culture Geek. I have no idea. Skill Up. I don't know, man. I don't know any of this. But okay. Alright. There's no fun gaming event anymore these days. You miss Smash reveal. Why is the DLC nominated? Yes, that's one of the drama as well, right? So there's a different category of drama. So people were saying that Belletro is... So here's the thing, right? There's a little bit of conspiracy theory. So what's the conspiracy theory? Why is Belletro there in the Game of the Year? So the conspiracy theory is because the Game Awards is like an American show, right? It's like an American show. So they have to put something that represents the West, which is why this is what they did. So this is a conspiracy theory. I don't think that anyone there is racist, but they have to put like a Canadian or American game. So Belletro represent the West, America or Canada, right? They are like the same. Astrobot, Japan. Black Myth Wukong, China. Shadow Elden Ring, Japan. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Japan. Metaphor ReFantazio, Japan. So what other games can you put right here to represent the American? So they got no choice, right? They got to put one thing there. They got to put one thing to represent the Western. Alright, at the end of the day, it's still a Western show. Game Awards, alright? So if you don't put an American game there, you can't do that. West Poker Gamer, if they put Woke, Dragon Age, Veilguard, Woke, it will look bad on them, right? It will look bad on them. Put Concord. So this is pretty much the conspiracy theory that's going around, circulating around in the internet, alright? People have been saying, is it because due to the culture, right? They want to include something from the West to represent them. Because right now, it seems like this year's games mostly, there's not much Western games. I think there's mostly the good ones, right? Especially the famous ones are like mostly like from the West. So which is why people say, okay, why would you put Belletro over Stellar Blade? Which I think is a fair point, right? I think it's a fair point. Why would Stellar Blade not be here? Why would Belletro be here? So I can see why people think that, because Stellar Blade is Korean game. So they don't want to put like everything. Now, if they take Belletro out, they put Stellar Blade here, it will kind of look really bad, right? For them, for the Americans, because there's nothing that represents the West. It's all like Eastern games. So they have to take out something. I feel like the Elden Ring shouldn't be here, right? Elden Ring is a DLC. But again, they changed the rules this year as well. To be fair, the Elden Ring DLC is also quite big, right? From what I gather, it's like almost like a full game itself. So there's that as well. JP fighting themselves. Yeah, I don't know. Belletro was there in a couple of different ones as well. By the way, if you guys are not aware, because Wuthering Waves got nominated as well, they are giving out 1000 airstrikes. So if you log into Wuthering Waves, since they were nominated, they will be giving you 1000 airstrike rewards. Alright? Didn't Call of Duty Black Ops release this year and from America? Apparently they don't count the Q4. Q4 will be included next year. That's how it works apparently, right? Q4 will be counted next year. So if you release end of the year, they don't count it. They don't want Wukong to win, so they make an exception for Elden Ring DLC. You think so? You think that's why they don't want Black Myth Wukong to win? It's like a conspiracy theory against China. China, eh? Okay. Does Zenless Zone Zero have rewards? I have no idea. Will Zenless Zone Zero have rewards? I hope so. Zenless Zone Zero has lighter trailer, that's all that matters, right? Lighter trailer came out. But anyways, yeah, that seems to be the conspiracy theory. A lot of people say that DLC should not be eligible for the Game of the Year awards. I can see that, right? But you can see a lot of people putting this meme. For Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth 3, you need to own Elden Ring. And people have been saying Game of the Year is this one. But Belletro doesn't look anything like this, alright? This is Solitaire. Alright? Nominating DLC is such a disgrace. It's called Game of the Year. DLC nominated. A lot of people are not happy. Rick DLC for the Game of the Year. You can see why so many people are not happy, to the point that they try to think, they try to make up conspiracy theory. There's a reason why they do this. They don't want Black Myth Wukong to win, or they're trying to make anti-China, America anti-China. Ooh, like, so all of this conspiracy is now resurfacing, right? It's like resurfacing right now. So it's like, I can see why. I can see why, because Black Myth Wukong was famous and a lot of people really like that game, and they purposely put like a DLC there. So there's that. You got Kamalia weapon? Wow. Final Fantasy VII has to win. Stellar Blade was robbed in favor of DLC. No Sonic. Huh. Song be nominated for Album of the Year. Of course, you all put DLC before Stellar Blade. I have a feeling they try to... Okay, here's my theory, right? If you ask me, I think they avoid Stellar Blade because Stellar Blade is a very... what's the term? I think Stellar Blade is too much for kids. And I actually do think so. I actually think that he tried to make Jeff Keighley or whatever, he tried to make this show more family friendly. And if he can avoid Stellar Blade from winning, he wants to do that because Stellar Blade is almost like a hentai game. It's not really a hentai game, but it's like you want it to be family friendly. You want kids to watch the show. Oh, kids and parents alike. Oh, let's watch who will win Game of the Year. And then we watch, oh, Pokemon. No. And then suddenly there's a huge S in the screen. Stellar Blade. You can't do that. There's kids watching, alright? There's kids watching. So if I were him, I think I would take out Stellar Blade too. I want to make the show family friendly. You got to think, right? Like, think of it from this perspective, right? For example, if Marvel make a superhero, right? They will never make it like to the point that it zooms in on the woman's ass because it's Marvel, right? They're trying to make it to cater to all audience. So it's just what it is. I think it's just a target audience. Super Jiggle games, I do think that Stellar Blade is a bit too much for kids. So it's probably that. Gambling game is better. I don't think Balletro is a gambling game at all. I think it's just a card game. I never really played it. I don't think it's a gambling game. Always vote for Gunner game to kick out kids. Dragon Age Veilguard got so many 10 out of 10s, and it was a return to the form. Were the journals lying? So I saw that apparently there's this where this article was written in Polygon. They weren't happy. They were not happy that Dragon Age were not included right there. There was one big snub in the Game Awards nominations. Dragon Age the Veilguard, a game engineered to succeed at the Game Awards, did not. Engineered to succeed. This game was literally built for success. It was everything that you could ask for a game of 2024. The modern audience would definitely play this. It was definitely designed to succeed. It was definitely designed to beat every other game, and it was not even included right there. So there are people that are not happy as well. They are not happy on behalf of Dragon Age the Veilguard. So drama is coming from every direction. Alright? Doesn't matter if you're woke. Doesn't matter if you're anti-woke. It seems like it's coming from all directions. Woke are not included. You gotta include everyone, alright? You gotta include the woke, the non-woke, the everything, the every category. The engineer is a Boeing engineer. Boeing engineer. Focus on the wrong angles. What an odd thing to say. Did someone slip and admit that was made to pander to a certain audience? It got snubbed because he couldn't decide which category it was on any given day. I wonder how is it doing right now. I think it's doing quite bad, right? I think it's probably doing like extremely bad. I feel like 20,000 is not too bad, right? It's not the worst. But to be fair, you know, it is probably going to go down even more because it's a single player game. Not 100k. Yeah, I think Wukong is doing quite well. More than this definitely, right? Despite it's been out way longer. Trash Age Veilguard. Well, there are some people that like it. You can't deny it that there are still people playing it, right? So it is what it is.